Welcome back. So in our previous episode, we looked at how we made this amazing menu, and it is really looking nice. So we made this. So in today's episode, right now we are going to work on this part where we are showing the carousel. Okay, we have three parts to work on. We have this one. We are not going to work on the mega menu right now. Okay, we're just going to put the sidebar. Then the most important thing is going to be this carousel that is turning like so. So this is going to be our main thing we are going to work on today. And then if it is possible, we are going also to put these two items, these ones the way they are right now. Okay, so let's just dive in and do that. So I'm just going to go back to our index. And right now we are done with anything to do with the headers, and I can just go ahead and minimize this header. Okay, so inside right now we can just put the main body is going to be here. So this is the main content. Okay, so we have the main content is going to go all inside here. Okay, main content. Okay, and so we're just going to have the main content going there. I'm just going to start with this, actually the main, like so. And inside the main, I'm just going to have our container. Okay, and then inside the container, if you see, we have three things here. We have this sidebar, we have the carousel, and then we have this right sidebar. So you have the left sidebar and then the right sidebar. So if you look at it, you will see that if you divide it in terms of columns, you will see that this one would take maybe, let's say, what percentage. So I would say this one take 6, this one they take 33. Okay, so I'll just come here and I say that I have a row, and inside the row I have core. So I'll just say core. Okay, MD3, that is the core MD3. Okay, it takes 3 parts, and this I'm just going to say this is the left sidebar, and then we have this other one called MD6, and this is the carousel or the slider. You could just call it a slider, whatever. And then down in here, the third one is the core MD3, and you could also call it right sidebar, like so. That is cool. So if we check now, in this you can see here, and you can see they have given themselves here. Okay, so the first thing we want to know is responsive wise. You will notice on the responsive part, if I can close here, go back to the main, like this main here, click on the main and takes you here. You realize you have the carousel. You have the carousel occupying the entire width. So the right sidebar, they all disappear. Okay, so this right sidebar and this one, they actually all go away. So we would just use we could use Bootstrap to use the columns, but I feel like the fact that these columns, they actually disappear on the medium screens, I feel like we do not even need to use the columns. So you would go inside the container here. Okay, and then they just put a section. So I'm just going to start using sections now. Say section, and this section you can give it a class, and the class you're going to give it is going to be the hero section. So the hero section is always the welcome section, and it has three parts. It has the left sidebar, left sidebar like so, and then it has the center, so you could just now call this one the slider, the home slider. Okay, and then finally we have the right sidebar. Okay, it has these three things. I'm just trying to keep it as cool as possible so that you can follow up really, even if you don't understand Bootstrap right now. Okay, so in the right and then in the left, and then we could just go right away to the hero section. Okay, so the hero section right now they will change. Let's put something. Let me just say left sidebar. Let me just say slider, and let's say we say that this is right sidebar. As simple as that. Okay, they just go ahead and check. So right now you see they're just like in column. So if we just want to put them in this direction, I'm just going to copy this hero section, and I'm just going to create another source variable here. I'm just going to say hero new file underscore hero.scss. okay, so that here we put all the code for the hero section. So hero section, and I'm just going to link it in this main here. So down here I'm just going to duplicate this, and then here I'm just going to say hero. Okay, so now for the hero section, so we can close this header section and global and all these things, we can just close them. We focus on this one. So let me first give it display flex, so that this one makes them to go side by side, and I'm also going to give it justify content space between, like so. And this one also gives to make sure that everything takes as such. Okay, now I'm just going to go ahead and have all these three parts selected. So under the hero we have the left, we have the home slider. So just go ahead and select them here. So I have the left sidebar, okay, and then I have the right sidebar. So put the right, and then we have the home slider, like so. So you have these three things here. Okay, so for the left and sidebar, we are first going to write a media query hiding them. So first of all, let's first give them width. So this one should take about so it should take about 25%. So let's just say they just take about 25. So the right sidebar also is going to take width of 25%, and of course the home slider is going to take the width of 50%. okay, like that's what we want. And we could just give these some dummy background colors to see them. So let's say here green, let's say black, BCC here, let's say black, and then the home slider, let's give it BCC of purple. So I want to see just simply how they look like now. What the heck is going on? Okay, So now you see how they are looking like, and this is great. Yeah, the occupying the width really what I wanted. The width they are occupying is really great. Let's first check the width here. Yeah, that one looks really looks fine. I guess they would use also 20%. Let me just make it 20 and I make this one 60. Okay, 20% like so. And let's see. Okay, we want to see them on a big screen. Yeah, that is really perfect. That is really really perfect. I feel like that is the right amount. Let me just scroll this here, take it here so that we just look them really close. I think that is really nice. We are going to see that if it matches, we'll justify. So now next I want to really work on the responsive right away. On responsive, I want to say on media, and let's say max width. Max width, we are going to say 769 pixels, and want to say display none. Okay, so for both left and right. So we just want to hide these ones on small screen. We don't want to see them. So here I want this one, and then for this slider on this one, we simply want to increase the width from 60% actually to 100%. Okay, like so. So you see now it is occupying 100% on a small screen, so that we are not worried now about the responsive part. Okay, so having done that, we are going to put our sidebar and this right sidebar. Okay, so we can just put all these links. Now for the links, I'm just going to use one icon and then we duplicate. We don't have to waste much time on these ones. Okay, so for the left, this left sidebar, first of all, we are going to use I'm just going to open here I think we have a box shadow already. Let me just go to my variables. So we must have a variable for the box shadow. Yeah, so we have this default box shadow. We are going to see if it can work. So for the left sidebar, I'm just going to go in the header and copy the link which had, so in this, leave alone this left mobile, there is where we have this canvas, we have the icon with the link, this one. Okay, just simply copy that, and I'm just going to simply scroll up to close this header, and in this left sidebar I'm just going to simply put these links. Simple as that. So let me see how this link looks like so that I work on it. So go down here and I have this live link. So the background color, so to the main. Okay, so I'm just going to go to this main. So in the main I can put in global, just here main. Okay, now in the main I can give it a background color. Actually I think, yeah, it is the main. If you look at this website, you see from the main here, it is having a really different, yeah, it has a really different color. Okay, so I'm just going to go here in the main, where is it, I put in global. So let me just see background color, and for now I'm just going to be putting primary. We'll just see how we'll handle that one. Okay, so now it is having this the other color. Okay, And for now you can put height, but I'm not going to put height. Let's just continue putting these icons. So for the sidebar and the right sidebar, they are having background color of white. Let me see if we have it under variables. Yeah, we have white, and we have also gray. I'm not sure if it is white or gray, but you just use white. So just go under the header, not header, the hero. So under the hero here, I'm just going to say the right sidebar background color is white, and also here background color is white. And then another thing is what? The custom. I'm just going to go here in the variables and get this. First of all, this default shadow, I see if it is going to look well on them. So on the left, put this one. So you say box shadow. So box shadow, I'm just going to put the default shadow for both these ones. Box shadow, like so. So if I come and I see now, let me put what? I just put some more content and we'll see how it will look like. It doesn't look really like this one. I'm just going to go back on this 93. So just say 93 beautiful box shadows. So you just get another one with a raw profile. Okay, like this one, this 4 I think is okay. So I'm just going also to go and also make as a variable. So I'm just going to say side. So this is going to be sidebar shadow or box shadow, and paste this one like so. Yeah, so you can just simply use this now where we have this other one. I think this one is really okay. And I'm just going to think to create a class for these ones. We are writing duplicate codes, most of it. Okay, so I'm just going to go back. See now, yeah, I think now it just looks somehow better. And now I'm just going to go back also in the home, the header here. I want to look for the link with icon, this one. I'm just going to simply also put it outside globally so that it can work in other places. So simply put it down here so that it works here. You can see now it is going to save us a ton of time not to work on this one. Okay, so that is great. So what I'm just going to do is duplicate all these links right away down. So go back to this sidebar here. So simply duplicate 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know how many they are. Let's first count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So they are 12. I don't know how many we had reached. I don't know if they are now 12. Just go here and count. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there are 11. Just put the 12th one here. Okay, so that one is done, and this is how they should look like. Okay, so we are having them like that, and now we have to increase the gap. These ones are more spaced than these ones. Okay, and the icons are more bigger. So I'm just going to go ahead and select this link with icon. So I'm just going to go in the global hero, and I'm just going to say in the left sidebar, in fact just inside, not really left or right. Here I'm just going to say icon with link with icon, link with icon. So what do we want to increase here? So if you see at the link with icon, first of all is gap. So you want to increase the gap. So let's work on the gap first. So instead of this, let's make it 1 rem. Let me check now. More spacing. Let me just say 1.5. Oh no. Actually, the container, the other gap 0.5 was okay. So I think the most important one is their container. Okay, this left sidebar. So I'm just going to go to left sidebar. Where is left sidebar? So here I want to increase. So I'm just going to say display flex direction column, and gap, let's give a gap of 1.5 rem. That one looks like is really much. Let's just say 1 rem, and about 0.5 rem the gap. Yeah, 1.5 rem looks like is okay. Then I'm just going to work on these icons in the live link. They seem to be really small. So here link is icon. I'm just going to target the I class, and I want to increase on the font size, and let's just say 1.5 rem, and we see how that one is going to look like. Yeah, I think that is the right size. Then if you look at the right sidebar, there is padding top and bottom. So I'm just going to go in the right. Is it right or the left? So here I just give padding. So you say padding top and bottom, so 0.5 rem. Actually just say 0.5 padding, 0.5 rem everywhere. We see how that one looks like. It looks like it is a uniform padding all the sides. Yeah, maybe 0.8. Yeah, 0.8 is going to work. And then I feel like there is a border radius of 5 pixels. So let's just say here border radius of maybe 10 pixels. Let's see, that is too much. Probably 5 pixels. Okay, that looks great. And then on the main, we need to put some padding. Actually just put it on the section. Okay, so I'm just going to go in the global, and here I'm just going to see section. Okay, so I'm just going to see padding top and bottom 5 rem, and on the side is 0, because on the side we already have this working. Okay, so that is, I think 5 rem is too really much. Let's just consider 2 rem. Okay, I think, yeah, that is really okay. Is too much also. Let's just say 1 rem. If not, yeah, that is really okay. And then between them we're going to put a gap. So where is the hero section here? Well, first of all, we are just going to say gap. Let's just say 1 rem. Okay, like so. Yeah, this is looking nice now. What else can we do? They all seem to be having a border radius on all of them. Okay, so I'm just going to come here. So where do I put that border radius? So I'm just going to put a comma here. So this, whatever is in the left radius, it seems to be actually on the other side of this right sidebar. For now, let me first put them together. Avoid too much duplicate code. So paste this here. Okay, and then I'm just going to first remove everything in this one. Here we write there the custom code that is not in the left. So let me just do that. I guess there is nothing should change. Yeah, for now everything is looking right. And then on this home slider, it also has a background, a border radius. It has also a border radius of 5 pixels. Okay, like so. Okay, so now what next is going to be, so we have these charts. Now we could put this yellow hover. If you look at these ones, we can now go ahead and put the hover. So let's say link icon here, and I'm just going to say and hover like so. And let's change color to primary. So color to primary, dollar primary, and let me also put a transition on top here. So say transition or point maybe 3 seconds, easy out. Okay, so let's see if that one works. Yeah, so we're having this one changing the colors. Okay, we are just going to change that text in a minute, but I want to work on the slider. That's why you see me not minding on the text so much. But you have supermarket, phone, tablets, home, and office. So you could type all that word very fast. Okay, you could just go ahead, say this one, the first one is supermarket. So you can just go ahead, we have already put those icons from the previous. You can just go and look for those icons and really put them here, home and office. I'm just not going to put all of them. So you just go ahead and populate all these other ones, supermarket, home and office, blah blah. Populate all these ones with the icons. Okay, so the next thing I just want to show you is this. Now we could work on this one. This right, it has two things. You see, it has this, the one that is changing, and then with this one on top. Okay, so I'm just going to divide also this right sidebar into 2. Okay, so I'm just going to say it has these ones which has links with icons, and then it also have this image. Okay, so I'm just going to go into the HTML. So go ahead and fill in the left sidebar. You can fill in all those links. Okay, so that is, by the way, you can just take it as an assignment. Just put all these ones, put the links with their with the icons. Okay, now I'm just going to go to the right sidebar and put two divs. Okay, so this one I'm just going to say sidebar links, right sidebar links, right sidebar links. Okay, and then another one is sidebar gif. So I just say sidebar gif, that image, and this one is going to be an image, and I can also get that image from here, from Jumia. This one, right click, save image. Okay, save image, and that image I'm just going to go take it to desktop, e-commerce front, and this is where we have assets. Okay, and this one just going to name it as sidebar. That's like that. Okay, I have the sidebar gif done, and then I don't know these icons. These icons actually they are also images, so I'm just going to download them, save image. Okay, so I'm just going to go to assets, create a folder. I'm just going to call it icons, and then I'm just going to have this one. This is the help icon. Okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead, save this one. This one is the return icon, and finally we have this sale on Jumia. Save the icon, sale. I'm just going to say sale on Jumia. So there are the three icons. I have all the things I need. So let me just go ahead and put in the markup. So here we have this right sidebar and the GIF. I think the GIF is very easy to put. Just put that, go to assets, sidebar GIF, and you can just go ahead and say this is Jumia sidebar GIF. So sidebar GIF, just like that. And then let's go on top here on this right sidebar links. So let's first see the structure of the sidebar links. So there is the icon, and then we have the description, or we have the text. So we are going to have icon on this left, and then this side we have the text. Okay, so I'm just going to go inside here, and we're just going to see icon. So I'll just put icon, which has the icon actually. So the first one is the image, and this one is going to be assets, icons, help. Okay, and then on the other side, after this icon, we have the details. Okay, and the details, they have two things. They have the title and then the subtitle. So just going to come here. So we have maybe p dot title, title, and this one is help center, I guess. Well, is help center, help. And let's first see actually their links. So this whole thing is actually a link. This whole upper thing is a link. Okay, that is good to know. So instead of making this the icon, so we have the link. These two things are inside a link. Cut this one and just say put a, just like so, and then paste this one. They are all inside that link. Okay, and this one is help help center. So this is help center, just like that. And then here there's some subtext. I'm just going to call it small, guide to customer care. So there is here small, this is small text, and let's say guide to customer care, guide to customer care, like so. Okay, and that is in the site. I don't know how that one looks like. Okay, so that is how it looks like. And now, so we have to duplicate 3 of them. So just come here and duplicate this link. So do this link like so, this one, this one. So there are 3. So the second one is, so we have the second one, which is actually the what? Easy return. So here is the return assets, return. I'm just going to say here easy return, and then on the small text is saying quick refund, okay, quick refund. Then the last one is sell on Jumia, so just change this icon here, stroke sell, and then this one is sell on Jumia, and then this text here is millions of visitors, Okay, so that is great, millions of visitors. And let's see how that one looks like. They are not looking actually more terrible than I thought. Okay, so the only thing we just need to go and get these links in the right sidebar. We have this section of right sidebar links. Okay, so right sidebar links. So go to the hero where we have right sidebar here. Just put right sidebar links, and inside here we have this, and then we can just say display flex. See that how it turns out. You can see that. Okay, that is great. So go ahead and say a gap. You can just say 1 rem. Yeah, that one looks let's first see. Gap is not that really huge. Let's just say 0.3 rem. Okay, maybe 0.5. Okay, then the image. So let's just target the image that is inside there, and let's give it maybe a width of about 30 pixels. Okay, let's see that. Yeah, and let's see this. Looks like it is about maybe about 40. Yeah, I think is about 40. I feel like it is 30, about 30 what, 38. We could of course inspect it. Let's see. Let's right click here and inspect. Now really want it on this big screen, which seems not to be there. Okay, close this. I don't know why it is actually so. It is going away very fast. Let me try to do what? Okay, let me just use the estimate here now. But I think it's just right, the right size. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Okay, let's go with that. So now here I'm just going to first of all change those links. So here, align items. So let's first align items center. That one will make sure that they are aligned. Oh, okay, that they are aligned very well. So for these details, so inside this anchor tag, if you look at this anchor tag, it has two parts: the icon and then the details. So let's just target the details. So dot details, we're just going to give it as a display flex, and the flex direction column. And let's look at that now. So the spacing, I don't want it to have any spacing. I don't know why it is having the spacing. So let me just see margin 0 and also padding 0, and let's see. Okay, and let's say I can just remove these two, they're not doing anything. I'm wondering why. I think it is because of this align. Let me first remove this one. So this small, inside the details, we have this small text. I want to give it a margin top of -10 pixels. I want to see how that one works out. How about 15? Okay, it seems like it is working. So let me just go back here on the right sidebar. So these links also have display flex, and let me give them a gap of 1 rem, and then let me also give flex direction to be column. These all other links, there's 3 links, to put some separate, just like that. And then on also the right side back, we have also display flex. We're also going to have gap of for now 1 rem, and yeah, flex direction is also going to be column. Let's see that how it is going to turn out. Yep, and to really see it very well, we just give this one, give it some weird color so that we see what is going on. Okay, so this is how it looks like. This is how it looks like. I'm just going to first, on the right sidebar, we have padding. Do we have padding? I want to remove, I want to set padding to 0. Okay, so that they reach on top like that. Yes. Okay, so you can see now we have them really fitting in their stuff. That is great. Okay, and so on this right sidebar, I'm just going to say here on the right sidebar that I want to see overflow hidden. Okay, overflow hidden, to make sure I still have that the rotation thing here going on. And maybe we could just simply put something, what, padding top. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Okay, so the padding is there actually, so let's just remove, this padding 0, we don't need to put it. And let me also remove, okay, let's just put padding 0 to cater for the image down, which is also in the right sidebar. But then for this, we're just going to put back the padding. So let's say padding, not padding bottom, but really padding of 0.5 rem. So I'm just putting padding of 0.5 rem, and I'm putting it on these links. And since that is like maybe 0.8, and remove this background color is white. Okay, of which we do not even need to specify. Yeah, so that one is looking great. The only thing I want to see the gap, this one which is separating them. Okay, so okay, so that means that what we are thinking to be the right bar, it is divided actually. So then the background color, I'm just going to give it the same background color as main. So background color, let's just say primary on the right sidebar. If we want to see that division, it has to have a really different background color. You see that? So it's having the background color, but now the problem, we have to remove the box shadow. So you say box shadow, let's say none. Okay, box shadow is none, and that means we are going to put the box shadow here. So box shadow, and we're going to see dollar sidebar box shadow. Okay, so you can see this. Yeah, that is great. Okay, that is great. And I think even let me see, I think even on this, you see this border radius is on each individual item. Okay, is on each individual item. So this border radius that is on this, let's just say border radius 5 pixels. Okay, So it makes it look like that. Now for the down one, we can also do the same thing on the image. So let's see, on the right sidebar we have the image, which we put it inside what? Okay, we have it as sidebar gif. Okay, we have it as sidebar gif. So down here I'm just going to say this. I'm also going to give it width. So I'm just going to first give it also some border radius of 5 pixels. Okay, I'm also going to give it overflow hidden to make sure that the image gets this border radius. So if I check now, you see that it is actually having that border radius really applying very well. Okay, and there is actually nothing much to really put, maybe giving it also the box shadow. So we can just give it a box shadow, which is sidebar box shadow, like so, so that it is also just like looking exactly like the upper one. Yeah, so right now the links, they just need them to give them black. So just go back to the right sidebar links and to this one, let's just say color, we actually use secondary. Okay, which is now okay. Let me see on hover. Actually on hover they don't do anything, which is actually exactly the same. And the only thing is just this other one, the ones with title. So if I just go in the right sidebar, we have the ones which are like titles, these ones. Okay, so I'm just going to, so inside details, so inside right sidebar and details here, we have also this title. Text transform is uppercase, and I think font weight is bold. Let's first look at that, how it turns out. Help center, really there is no need of really putting this font weight. I think uppercase is really good enough. Okay, yeah, so the uppercase is really good enough, and now everything really looks nice. The only thing that is remaining is actually a slider. So thank you so much for watching this episode. In the next one, we're just going to work on the slider. We are moving on so well. You can see the website is starting to take shape. Okay, the website is starting to take shape and we are really progressing so well. Thank you so much for watching this episode. See you in the next one.